Hello, everyone. Let me do the mic check. Check 1 2 1 2. I am on my phone, y'all. Okay, I am not on a laptop. Uh, let's see. My Xbox. Okay. Of course, an ad had to come on. Well, I miss. Well, I'm going to get right into it. I just started the live. What the hell? My check 1 2 1 2. My check 1 2 1 2. While I'm sitting here talking while the mic is on muted. Hello, everyone. How you guys are doing on this Saturday evening? Um, it is a lot going on. But Happy New Year's, y'all. Happy New Year's to you guys. Uh, what the hell? I'm gonna get on with the commentary. Just relax. Sit back, relax, get your popcorn. Okay, I ain't even start yet. The music haven't even ended yet. You like, what did I miss? I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna slow walk this, okay? Because it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. All right. But first, what in the hell? I woke up and all hell broke loose. I'm gonna talk a little bit about the news. Uh, uh, so the U.S. don't took over Venezuela now, and now they got the Venezuelan president and the first lady put on a plane, and they're gonna be tried for some crimes or some shit. So now the U.S. had took over Venezuela. Like, huh? All it seemed like all this happened overnight. I don't know what's going on. What is going on around here? Okay. It says U.S. strikes Venezuela and captures Maduro. Trump says we're going to run the country for now. Like, what is going on? It says President Trump says Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro and his wife were captured and flown out the country early Saturday morning amid a large-scale strike by the U.S. Now, why the U.S. is attacking Venezuela? Like, what the hell is going on here? It says charge related to drug trafficking, working with gangs, designed as terrorist organizations. What is going on in Venezuela, child? And they said something about Puerto Rico being involved. Oh God, oh my God, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I mean, it's the start of the new year and all hell on broke loose. Speaking of all hell on broke loose, I'm gonna get right into it. Now, you got your popcorn already? What the hell? Or whoever listening who's interested in my commentary, you know what I'm saying? I promise I won't say a bunch of ums and ahs, and I won't sound like my throat is dry as a desert, you know. I promise you. I'll try to deliver a good commentary. Oh, you got your popcorn? Okay. So this well, I'll say this afternoon because I woke up. I slept so good last night. Oh my goodness, whew, felt like I slept on a cloud, honey. So I did. I'm gonna warn you guys. I did take a piece of gummy and a little roll up. Okay, a pre roll. I just smoked a little bit of the pre roll, just a little bit, just a little bit. Baby, woke up, did what I had to do, handle my business, and I saw YouTube camera was live. So I go over there, did my little hey, dropped in a chat, right? Because I am a member over there. And it was just her and Dragons. I think she was about to close out the live. And plus, I wasn't interested what Dragons got going on anyway, child. She was talking about some um contest she's putting together, blah blah blah, whatever. So somebody dropped in the chat. I ain't going. I'm gonna name names, okay? So Daquan dropped in the chat and was like, you know that Krista and Janet don't they going off on each other. Like Janet went off on Krista. And I heard that before, and I was like, nah, that's probably just a rumor. Because the last time somebody said that, they got together and said, nah, we good. That's a lie. We good, right? So I was like, you for real? He was like, yeah, it's going down over there on JC's live. So my nosy motherfucking ass in the clouds scurried my ass over there watching. And baby, so apparently I'm gonna try to get my take on But everything that I saw so far, I tried to keep up. Okay. So JC did a live. Um, you might know her as the Penguin Lady, Just Quest or whatever. This was her second live. Okay, because something went down on the first live with her and her internet husband. Something had happened at the end. So she did a live with Janet Name in the title, right? Janet Name was in the title. She wanted to have a talk. So apparently, Janet had said something pertaining to Blake. Now, keep in mind, Janet, little sector, I guess they call it the town. Uh, she knew Blake way before JC even came in the picture. Okay, she knew this guy way before JC came in the picture. Keep this in mind. They still talking about it on the live or they on the no cuts. But anyway, I'm gonna get to that later too, child. So Janet hit the link, and apparently Janet had said something in the first live about when people show you who they are, believe it. So I guess JC took offense to that, thinking that she's, taking shots at her man, right? So it was this big thing about I don't know, misunderstanding, I guess, words getting twisted somehow and what she said, and something about her walking away getting coffee and blah blah blah. Bottom line is, I guess Janice must have said that in the first live, initial live, and it was, of course, she was promoting and playing her internet husband music, and she was like telling her husband to stop the music because she wanted to see and address what Janet wrote, but he didn't want that. Like, keep in mind, he knew Janet longer. He didn't want that shit. He just wanted to let it go. He wanted to dead it. So she like, nah, man, because I'm not gonna have nobody coming for my man. What the fuck did you mean? Type of shit, right? So that pretty much was going on. So JC was going on about she ain't no pump bitch. There was several women actually that had an issue with her now internet husband that had a past with him. One woman came up, oh, he called me a bitch before, and I don't appreciate that, and blah blah blah. So they going back and forth about what was said, what wasn't said, right? To the point where Jenny had the cam up, child, and you saw everything got the burst in her neck. It came everywhere. Like she was frustrated as hell to the point where the internet husband started praying. And of course, JC, following along with her demonic prayers. Okay. Okay, let me stop. Let me get focused. Let me be unbiased. Okay. She following along with her husband with prayer too. Okay. I'm just gonna say it like that. Y'all know we had like history. Okay. Now I'm gonna get my intake on it about my expertise and my little experience. Okay. So they got the praying. He said, ooh, look at the demon. Meanwhile, I'm thinking in my head, you sit right next to a bigger demon. You sit right beside her. But okay. She who stays in the shadows. But I digress. So they got the praying, okay, for Janet. Because they saw the demon in her. Seemed like she was being frustrated, like the crazy was really coming out. I heard some things about, you know, that lady over Janet, and the when the Iraq and the Tracy situation came about, that's when I seen her. But anyway, So later on down the line, things didn't really go too well. They kind of had like a real bad disagreement to the point where the internet husband keeps um hitting a link, then jumping off, then hitting the link again, then jumping off, interjecting. Now, JC thing was her internet husband had some issues with those some of the men in the sector, and Jenny interject herself in it. So what I witnessed today, her husband kept interjecting himself in women business because in the title it had Jenny on there. So you would think it was going to be a one-on-one between Janet and JC, since they're friends, they're sisters, whatever. So pretty much the internet husband keep jumping in and out, on and off, saying little stuff and this and that. And one woman said he's disrespectful. He called me a bitch. He jumped out. When has ever disrespect any women? When has ever disrespect any women? Even though I did hear him say call people hoes or whatever. But anyways, um, so that was going on. Okay, the sister circle is like broken. Now I heard the troll over there say they fighting over these men. Nah, 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 nah. And I'm gonna get to that later. It ain't over these men. It don't really take much for the penguin to turn on a woman. Well, I had over 10 years experience of this. It don't take much. All it takes is a window of opportunity. And if there is no window of opportunity, one will be created and lied upon. And a lie, even if it's on a lie. Okay? It don't take much. That woman don't keep no friends. But anyway, you ain't know. Didn't oh girl her sis for several years say she had enough? The live is still up. They known each other for years, had each other phone numbers. She said she had enough. You don't know she don't keep friends? Oh, okay. You better look at the track record. And she always say, you better ask people about me. You better ask people about me. But then when people tell the history, she get mad and don't like it. When people show you who they are, believe them. When people tell you how a person is, believe them. I've warned people. I told my experiences, and it was overlooked. It was like, oh well, that was a long time ago. Oh my God. She still hold on to stuff from like 10, 20 years ago. Oh my God. And y'all still embrace the demon. Oh well, you get what you get. Now it's a whole trail full of people of relationships broken. A trail full of people of ops created. And now is even more ops created. But let me get on to the fuck shit that was going on today. Enough about me. I mean, history tells it. History tells it. Even recent shit. Anyways, so shit went left. And then one of her moderators, the granny lady, hit the link and was like, there's people in, because the granny lady, I think, is Team Janet. That's one of her road dogs. But she also supports JC. She told JC, there's people in your chat that's talking shit about Janet, and I'm going to block them. And then before she dropped, she said, and if you see people with a wrench that disappear suddenly, you know why. Which that's not how that works. Moderators can't block other moderators. Now you could block them so you can't see them, because I've mod for someone before who had other moderators that I didn't like them bitches. So I will block them. Now I probably won't be able to see them, but they still have wrenches and they still command for people that for other folks. So just because you block another moderator doesn't mean they're blocked from the chat totally, because that's not how that works. Only the channel holder could get rid of them. Okay. So she seemed to think, oh, I could block another moderator and they're gone. That's not how that works, boo boo. They still have their wrenches. So before she left, she said, even if you don't see nobody with a wrench no more, nah, that's not how that works. That's not how that works. Even manager moms can't do that. But anyway, so she dropped down. They still back and forth. So nothing was resolved really. And then other people start coming up there. I think that ghetto guy, the honest roll coming up there telling me something. Y'all on the docket. Y'all on the docket. It's gonna be Janet versus JC. Janet was like, man, I ain't in no damn beef sector, and I'm not going to no damn beef sector court. Like, get the fuck out of here. The docket. Child, he was reaching for some content, child. Anyway, so Ghetto up there talking some trying to come at the virtual husband, that Blake dude. You can't, yo, yeah, yeah, that's my sis. That's my sis. It's funny how today that JC is his sis, but a month ago, or was it a couple of months ago, he told Lemon to ban her because when him and JC fell out, I guess she said something about him and his family. And he told Lemon to ban her and he don't want to have nothing to do with her. Talk about the flip flop. Talk about motherfucking flip floppers. He told Lemon to ban her months ago. So now, today, that's his sister. Talk about the flip and a motherfucking flop. Man, that classic like is a like classic likes whatever his name is. He another flip flopper. I've seen him 1 minute be on JC panel like they cool, another minute be on Lemons acting like, man, I don't want that lady like that. Heard it with my own ears. That was when I was over there at Lemons. Now today, that's his sister. Okay. Another flip flopper. Talk about these flip floppy motherfuckers. Okay. Well, back into it. So they in that live, they go live again. JC and her virtual husband go live again. This time, no cuts go live with Jenny because that's her virtual boo. They having view wars. Who could get the most views? They're saying one side say, "Come over here," and then no cuts in them. Jenny and them was like, "No, no, no, you come over here, nigga. You come over here." Child, they showing text messages while they both are live. The no cut dude showed a text message of the Blake, the virtual husband, texting him while they live. Talk about you wrong for this, man. You wrong for this. Because let me give a brief. I guess Janet and a no cut that set over there were the ones they come from some party line sector, okay? They are the ones that like support this dude. This dude raps and got merch and stuff like that. They are the first ones to really support him. And then in their mind, ever since he got with JC, he changed. It's like, oh, he's getting more numbers. Now his head getting big. Maybe it's just that he never changed. He always been the way he is. The only difference is he just getting numbers now and people will start recognizing him more. So he's talking more. He have more of a voice. So I believe Janet also said his channel wasn't supposed to be like that. Now I'm hearing something differently as far as this CDL thing, right? The first time it was he got his CDL, he drive trucks. Then it's he's going to get it. They was talking about that today on the No Cuts. Like, cause he said he keep up with Dick. Say, wait a minute, he was studying for it and he's going to get it. But then they turn around and say he got it. Child. They say it seemed like he just threw all that shit away. He's supposed to be a recovering addict. Janet was like, I guess that went out the window. He said he got with, he's starting to getting these numbers and started getting all this attention now. They feel as though it's getting to his head. He's starting to change up. He's starting to turn on the people, this small group that helped him, that gave him, some type of recognition, some type of, attention, some type of support, with everything. So this shit's funny. And then on a flip note, on the other side, JC was like, well, Janet always trying to invite me to these little women panels, and they're like anti-man type of, and I'm not in that. I'm pro man. I'm for uplifting my men. And they all anti-man and stuff. Say I don't want to be involved in that. Like the true start coming out. Like all in reality, I don't want to be part of that. I don't want to be part of these little sister circle groups that all they do is put down men and all the other stuff. I said, child, the real is coming out. And then Janet was like, Janet, yo, she dropped some tea, y'all. She said, cause they got each other numbers and stuff, right? Didn't Shaw Bradley say stay the fuck off these phones? Apparently somebody ain't get the menu. Stay the fuck off the phones. Okay? So Janet said, now keep in mind, JC and Blake been together for about a month. Janet said that JC been talking to her behind the scenes and said that she trying to break up with him, but she's scared of him. She is scared of this man. And she's trying to figure out a way to break it off with him. Child. And y'all saw how he was crying hysterically when she was trying to leave him. That nigga had like he about to fly where she had it and bang down her door and serenading her and cry and shit. Child. Janet said she really want to break up with him, but she can't. Probably can't sleep. Can't sleep like she want to. The heifer don't had a cold for over a month. And when if your cold lasts more than 2 weeks, it's no longer a cold. That's something else. Okay? Colds ain't supposed to last over 2 weeks now. hmm She ain't about resting like she's supposed to because this nigga keep her up. Hey, you two cameras, how are you? Hey, member, how are you? Child. Janet said that she been talking to her behind the scenes on the phone and said she trying to break up with this Blake dude and she can't because she is afraid of him. That's Janet's words, not mine, child. Go back and look over there on No Cuts. Go back and look. I think they still live. Let me see. Yup, they still live. Oh, after. Oh yeah, child. So whole bunch of shit went down today. YouTube cameras. You gotta go look. You gotta look between JC's couple of lives and the No Cuts. They're live now. Now after that second live, they going back and forth delivering, showing text messages. Now, No Cuts text message, you could really, really see it. So you got the in between and instigator motherfuckers in the chat, like, child, this one's saying this. And this, they delivering messages of what each person is saying between the live streams. So No Cut showed his shit first. Like, look, he texted me, tell me something I'm wrong and this and that. So when they went over there to, I think JC and her virtual husband was live at the same time, because I guess he's a co-host, so he could, stream. They could stream together. So somebody ran over there in the chats and was like, he's showing the text messages. So it seemed like that Blake dude was nervous as hell. Like, what? He started whipping out his phone. He was taking the time too. No, AI. He was trying to blame on AI and stuff. I guess he trying to say that the text ain't real, that it's AI. I'm like, nah. He's straight up showing it from his phone. So he's trying to show his, but I guess nobody wasn't paying attention to that. But the No Cut one, he showed all the mess. Like, yeah, he's texting me now and stuff. So that went on between them two. So I guess JC and her virtual husband in they live. No Cut says them still alive. Guess who dropped in the chat with a wrench? That Blake dude, her virtual husband, dropped in the chat with a wrench. Because according to Jenny, she said, nah, they ain't welcome back over there. Because it was bad. They had a bad back and forth YouTube camera. Like, people, they fight and then they make up. But I don't know. Janet she's hot. She's like pissed over this. She was like, "Oh, you're not gonna play." JC was telling her, "You ain't gonna play in my face." And she, she was yelling at her. She was protecting her man. She was protecting her man. Meanwhile, you're going up against people, the woman that actually introduced you to him, even calling them the Blakes. I don't. It was something. It was over. I think it was over a comment that Janet left in the chat from the first live they did today about when people show you who they are, believe them. Like, saying little stuff towards her husband, her virtual husband, Blake. So she's like, look, y'all not gonna keep disrespecting my man in my presence. She feels as though it's not just Janet, it's some other women in that sector. She feels as though y'all playing him out in front of me, and that's my boo. And I'm gonna, defend my boo. She said it today. I'll punch a bitch in her throat and unalive her. She said it out of her mouth. Oh yes, she did, over our man. She said she will punch a bitch in her throat and unalive him over him. She sure did. But the flip note, why is Janet saying that she's crying behind the scenes trying to leave this crazy nigga? Because she's afraid of shut me, right? Shut what's going on, chat. Oh, God. So now, No Cut's still alive. Let me see what they said. I want to ask what they see. They still. Okay. Oh, yeah, he's still. It's just him. No, he got a banner up. Oh, yeah, him and Janet's still up there. So after their live, right? The JC and her virtual husband. The virtual husband go over there and No Cut. Because they still talking about the whole thing. And No Cut kept trying to, drop the link. You will come up here, let's talk about it. Come up here, because you being like a punk. You being like a simp and this and that. He said, he was making fun of her. Remember he was crying over JC? He said, I would never cry over no bitch or no internet. That's what don't cuss say. He said, I'll never cry with no bitch and no internet. You weak. You this, you that. They even went as far as try to say, JC is controlling him and taking charge. Somebody in the chat says it's not the Blakes anymore, it's the Christas. They try to say he a punk. So he in a chat with a wrench, and then I guess no cut claim he accidentally banned him, and then he unbanned him, and then he popped up in the chat again with no wrench. I think let's see, is that Illuminated Negro? He was another one that used to be in JC's. He used to hit the link. I think that's the dude that used to do them push-ups and stuff on the stream, child. Yeah, child, it's a lot going on. They got a banner up. Is somebody up there? No, let's take a little listen. Let's take a little listen. She said it's gonna be a cold, long winter. That's what Janet said. She said it's gonna be a cold, long winter. She said they not supporting that Blake dude no more. There was a woman that dropped in there. I think she had Ellie in her name. She's part of the Mo3 sector. They said she was the one that promoted his music in Queens 88 chat. She was the one. She was before JC came along. She was the one dropping his links in Queen 88's chats because she's a mod over there. And he turned on her. He used to be outside. Oh, who used to be outside? He used to do vlogs outside or be live outside outdoors. Oh, Illuminated. Yeah. Doing them push-ups. I'll drop your channel like okay. I don't know if she's going live, but yeah, I heard Janet say it's gonna be a cold winter. You know, they not support. I guess they're gonna block them out of their. They call they area the town. They finna be excommunicado pretty much. I call it excommunicado. You know, John Wick. They finna be excommunicado. From out of there. They not welcome. But I see the virtual husband was up in the chat. I guess he's gonna slither his ass back over there, but she probably ain't gonna be welcome no more. But we'll see. People make up, they fight, they make up and shit. You wake up, they cool as hell. They sitting there smiling on the panels again. Shit. Little flip floppy relationships. Talk about the flip flops. But we'll see. We'll see how this be, child. She said, ain't nobody gonna sleep tonight. I said, she's giving subliminals about what's like going on, about what JC is telling her behind the scenes. Is that nigga keeping her virtual husband keeping her up all night? And that's why she can't sleep to the point where she have to watch him go to sleep on what they be on again? FaceTime. She better not hang up that motherfucking FaceTime, even if he go to sleep. Child. Somebody say mind control. He got a mind control. Listen. The troll over there was like, they fighting over men's. I'm like, no, I don't think it's over. Or they fight. These women fighting over men's. I don't think that's what it is. One thing about JC, uh, it don't take much for her to get mad at you. Most people have experienced that. Here, right here. It does not take much for her to get mad at you. Okay, I guess Janet is probably used to saying little slick stuff to that Blake dude, and he been taking it. But cause he was a little annoyed. Um, when they did the second live in the beginning, both of them had a little disagreement because he didn't want JC to bring it up. He said, "Oh, I saw what was going on. I just wanted to keep playing the music. I didn't want that addressed. Just let it go." But JC is like, "Nah, I don't want to date this shit." She to use that as an opportunity to say what she wanted to say to Janet and the rest of them women because she was tired. I told you. She gave her the women the opportunity to get out from them, I guess, child, because it don't take much for her to get mad at you. And if she can't find a reason, she'll create one. I'm telling you for what I know. Okay. If she can't find a reason, she'll make something up. Letting you know. She don't want to be bothered with you, and she got in her head she don't like you, and she don't want you around. She'll create a reason. She can't find one, she'll create one. Janet just got hit in the miss. Boom, bam. Them other women. So now I guess he better hold on to his boo thing. He better hold on that Blake dude. He better hold on to Chris child because they excommunicado. They booting him out the town, child. They done. They're tired. And then she said that Janet did the falling rose petals for her and some background like the not background but what you call that the banners for her and stuff. Child. They basically saying the Blake dude is choosing the wrong team. Okay, he's being besides himself right now. He's big headed now because he's getting these numbers, and he's choosing the wrong team that he's shitting on right now. So, but we'll see what else is going on, Chad. Oh my god, how many times this dude is gonna hit live? Wait, he live again? You talking about the Blake dude? He live again? Let me see. He live again. They said he live again. They said Blake take a break. He live again. Janet said it. He said ain't nobody going to sleep tonight. Ain't nobody going to sleep tonight. Somebody named He Man She-Ra. Look at the chat. Oh my God, how many died? Child, let me tell you something. He say he's a recovering cocaine addict, right? You notice how many times he be getting them smoking them blunts doing them lives. It could be a 4 hour live and that nigga would sit there and smoke blunt after blunt after blunt. You don't think that people lace their blunts with stuff? Cocaine makes people hyperactive like that. Weed relaxes you. You could tell the people that smoke blunts and they lacing their shit with stuff. I know. I've been around drug addicts most of my life. Okay, my brother used to do drugs. Weed relaxes you. Cocaine and crack keep your ass up for days. Hmm. You could tell the people on cocaine and crack, even when they smoking blunts, they lace their blunt with stuff. They lace that blunt with that powder. making it seem like they just smoking weed. They not. They lacing that shit. You can tell by the behavior. We be getting people like chill, you relax. You ain't trying to argue with nobody. Even if you mad, you can't get that mad when you on weed, but cocaine and crack, mm-mm. They gonna be up for days. Sometimes they can't sleep. That's probably why he keeping old girl up over there. Where she can't heal fully from her cold. Having her ass up all night on these FaceTimes. If it ain't FaceTime, it's YouTube. And he's over talking and over just talking. But they not like us. Don't go live like this. She probably tired. Oh, they said she live too, child. He don't drag her into a live. They saw that they still live. So they decided to hit a live. If she mentioned Lord ass, she's talking about me. I'm just saying. I'm probably the furthest from her mom right now because child, she done made so many enemies. And didn't Tracy warn her about Janice? She said Janice ain't a friend of nobody. You better watch your back with that one. Wasn't they friends too? Now I don't know Janice on a personal level, child, but Tracy did issue out that warning to JC. You better watch your back with that one. I'm just sitting there laughing, watching everything. Okay, they said she live. Hold up. Let's see what's going on. I'm on my Xbox chat. Let's see what. And make sure y'all hit the like on y'all way in and out. Please and thank you for this commentary. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like. Okay? Because everybody ain't fortunate enough to give $700 in their cash apps. Speaking of which, I do have a cash app. Okay? I'm going to have Nightbot drop my cash app. In case y'all want to bless the Queen Willow something for this impromptu commentary. Okay? Let's see. And you don't hear a bunch of hums and the ums and the uhs and pausing and coughing and sound like I don't fucking drunk a whole cup of sand in my throat. Okay? I sound crisp and clear. But them the ones that get the cash apps. But okay. I'll be like that. Okay. What might she went live? I see the last one. Maybe he's live. I don't know. Let me see something. Let me go to. Hold on. I'm gonna pause it for a moment. Oh, he's live. He's smoking something. Ooh, they was like, somebody in the chat over there, no cut was like, how many times this dude gonna go live? She, they was like, I ain't never see JC go live so many times. She ain't getting no rest. And I see Lemmy, he got a call me karma little baby. Who to karma? He talking about JC again. She said he ain't got no content without talking about her. I wonder if he could go a whole live without talking about her. I know I can because there's so much to talk about, but I just want to talk about this today. To be honest with you, I can't actually go do a live without talking about her ass. There's so much to talk about. I just wanted to be messy and talk about this. It's funny. He got StreamYard link down. If I drop the link, right, anybody gonna hit it? Anybody gonna hit it? He live and they live. I think he went live when no cuts went live. Now he live. He got one. Well, he got two people in the chat. Not making fun of his views, but they did mention that like he had little views in the chat. Now he got all these views because of JC. Now he think he big headed. If somebody else is in the child, I'm being nosy. I'm all over the place. Child, he mumbling about something. He ain't even looking at the camera. Dude, this nigga got a job. I'm not trying to be funny. They say he got his own business. I don't know too many business owners on YouTube all day. I'm sorry. I don't know too many entrepreneurs and business owners on YouTube all day. And every time his music is being played, is he getting paid for it? I'm just saying, child. Now they say he got merch. I guess people buying his merch. I guess. I think they're trying to listen to what he's saying. Hold up. I'm about to mute it. Let me be nosy. Hold on for a minute. Oh, he playing a game. He's like on camera, but he's playing a game, like video game. I guess he's playing like a basketball game or something. Cause you go on his if you go on his channel and you see his old videos, it's nothing but streams of I guess he's on PlayStation games and stuff like game. I guess he's a gamer. So he yelling at the camera. What the fuck is going on? Oh, he said I'm all about positive man. he said he said it's effed up what they're doing to him, and he ain't gonna do nothing but congratulate them. Child, he probably getting the watch hours up. He probably getting the watch hours up. I think that's what it is. Cause now people are watching. People are curious and they're watching what's going on. Let me see. Oh, child. 319. Dang, he ain't got 500 subscribers. Nobody ain't subscribers. They just watching. It's like, what's the point of the watch hours? You ain't got the You gotta have like 500 subscribers, 1,000 if you want to get paid through ads. But he said he didn't give a fuck about monetization. So oh well, I guess that's not his goal, Jab. 2K25 race for chair. So he's playing a game right now, but he's on camera instead of streaming it through the game console through PlayStation. He's on cam. Oh, this is funny. This is hilarious to me. Let's see. So whatever, what else happened? They fell out. Pretty much two couples or whatever. They had this big falling out in this little sector between JC and her new man Blake, and mainly Benji and Janice. So that sisterhood circle been broken. So we'll see how that goes. We'll keep up with this. Shit, even the troll was live. And even she slipped away from her live and left dragons and what's that hell sucked the lady and ghetto up there to go in JC chat to say something. She was trying to be nosy. I guess she ain't even interested with dragons got going on. She just, leave them up like Lemmy and just leave them up there for to create content for them, child. You got content creators and then you got people that creates the content. Okay? There's a difference. Speaking of which, I think uh that dragons lady was going off because people are not donated to the pot. There's this big thing about, well, how much is in the pot? And something about $200 and something about how people don't trust giving her money, which I won't blame them. Um, they rather give the money to another judge. I guess somebody else supposed to be judging, and they rather give the money to her than the dragons because they don't trust her with the pot money. And she's like, "Well, it's my contest. Why wouldn't you give me money and it's my contest?" Which she has a point. If she's created the contest, why not give her the money? But then again, I understand why they don't want to give it to her. What's understood don't need to be explained. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it like that. I don't blame her for not wanting to give her the money. But if you don't trust in the thing, why even have any part of it at all? Because of a judge? Please. I wouldn't even support it at all. Why half ass it? You know what I mean? And JC said she wanted to participate and be the first. Because it's supposed to be a lip singing contest. But that would require her to come out the dark, right, and do a performance, or she just going to lip sing in the dark with candles. I don't know, child. And she said that mother was it James Caldwell ain't no match for her, but wasn't he like a professional drag queen or something? And used to doing performances before for like a crowd audience, like, huh? Lip singing in your home in the dark is different than lip singing and doing performances in front of a crowd. and she gonna say he's no match. Okay. I just had to add that on him. Should I drop the link? Oh shoot, I ain't even dropped my cash yet. There's my cash app. Go on ahead and bless the queen. Bless the queen with $700. I mean, if demons could get blessed with 700 in their cash app, how come I can't get blessed? You know, I don't be going around messing with nobody on these YouTube streets. Like, how come I can't get a blessing? Hmm? I can't. How come y'all can't swing them coins over here? It's funny to me, y'all. It's funny. I'm being silly. It's been cold today. When I looked, it was like 19 degrees. Freezing. Somebody playing. Oh, somebody playing some like old school West Coast music. Oh, child, I watched that Diddy documentary. I think I'm gonna watch episode 4 today. I'm on the last episode. That shit is crazy. How money changed him over the years. Like it really changed him. He was just a weirdo with money. He was always strange. Diddy. He was just some geeky weirdo with money. Now he just rich. He's a rich weirdo. He grew up going to private school. He didn't grow up poor. You know what I mean? They wasn't super rich, but they wasn't poor or anything. Like his mother owned the was it a brownstone? And she owned the house. It was like a duplex or something. So she was a landlord. So they wasn't like broke or poor or anything. But anyways, I think that's about it. It's been an hour. I said I was gonna drop the link. Like, let's see what's gonna happen if I drop the link. Child. I should have dropped it earlier. I don't think nobody gonna hit it. But let's see. I don't think nobody gonna copy. Oh, ooh, excuse me. I don't burping and going and carrying on. Let me see what else they talk about. I think a commercial was on. Wish I could have had a closed caption. I'm gonna wait about 5 minutes. After that, I'm going. I'm ghost. I'm going. I'm ghost, child. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my evening. But I'm gonna be nosy. I sure am. So what else it is to talk about? Somebody mentioned something about that audio and that Mia lady. How I guess them and that Mia Lee supposed to be a couple, but I don't really think she feeling him like that now. Somebody said pride comes before a fall. That's true. So she trying to say that old girl virtual husband is being proudful. He probably is. He probably is. He probably ain't ever seen that many numbers in his life, child. She showed fake love in return and got popped. Wait, who showed fake love? He talking about JC, that illuminated Negro. I thought he was for JC. He used to be over there clicking her links and everything, doing push-ups, be outside doing push-ups and whatnot. What had happened? Now he ain't gonna go over there and call her sister like Ghetto did. Even. Oh, my sister. Like, oh, that's your sister now? Because a month ago you wanted her banned. Like, ooh, I can't do that fake phony flip flopping shit. Nope. I think him and that lady person was over there. I don't know if they was arguing with dragons or she was arguing with them. Still a misunderstanding. Some of their people still want them to talk it out, but old girl already said how she felt. She said shit. She feel as though she don't want to join their little women groups they be having because they're anti-men. In her eyes, they anti-men. So, and she don't feel comfortable with that. She already told how she felt. Shame. And ooh, let me tell y'all a secret. Anytime somebody gotta repeatedly tell y'all they ain't a punk, they are. Anytime somebody gotta repeatedly say they ain't a coward and they ain't scared, they the scariest bitch alive. You hear me? Because it will show. You won't have to tell the world I ain't scared of nothing. People will be able to see it. Okay? I ain't no punk bitch. I ain't no punk bitch. Except when you ask her to stand up when she turned the camera on. Except when you ask her to get up and turn on that motherfucking light. She ain't no punk bitch. Ask her to get up and get her glasses. You ever know sometimes she go live, she happen to don't have her glasses. No one damn well people gonna be chatting. You gotta read the chat and everything. But she just happen to don't have her glasses on. She just happen to don't have no glasses on. The glasses ain't around. Why not just wear contact lenses? Maybe she's scared of that too. But she ain't no punk bitch. oh, oh, that's funny. He passed it. They pass have been revoked. Prago. I don't know what you talking about. They still talking, child. Like Janet is upset. She is pissed off. Now, if you missed it, check out JC's. Was it the second live? The live that says have Janet name in it? Check that live out, baby. She was on camera. She was she was turning red. You know she light skinned. She was turning reddish. She got that woman turning red. That was funny. Mm-mm-mm. Going through all these different emotions. Child. It's gonna be a cold winter indeed. Well, anyway, I'm about to end this stream. Hopefully, y'all hit that like, okay, for this commentary. I might swing by today. Again tonight. I want to play GTA. Trying to think, should I do my gaming setup, or should I wait till tomorrow to do that? Or I might come back and play one of my app games. You know, the games nobody don't like to watch. but I be getting a lot of views off of that, surprisingly. And I am out, guys. I see y'all around on these streets, child. See y'all later.
Hey yo, Eon. Panamera.
Hey, hey. Gotta go. Later. Bye now.